Hola mis amigas, today we're going to be talking about a topic that I get a lot of comments about, I get a lot of messages on Facebook about, and I get a ton of emails about, which is how do you stay motivated or how do you start on your fitness goal and really just stay diligent with it. So it's going to be a short, quick video, but a really in-depth video, and hopefully this helps some of you guys out. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so the first thing is that to get started, you have to start. And I know that sounds redundant, but let me explain. And starting doesn't mean you have to start doing the exact big goal that you said you were going to do. Most of the time when we have this big goal, it's really overwhelming for our brain to process it and to think that it's achievable. So the best way to start and stay motivated is to break that big goal down into small pieces so that it's more realistic and so that you can work it into your lifestyle. So for example, let's say your goal is that you want to start running. How would you go about doing that? Most people would go through the list of things they have to do before their feet ever hit the ground, right? That's maybe buying running shoes, pre-workout, fitting running into your routine. Maybe you have to wake up early or go right after work, right? Stretching, working on your running technique, tracking it on an app, right? So you go through the long list of things that you have to do before you have to start running. And maybe the first day you're motivated enough to go through all those things. But the reality is long term, you haven't built up the stamina required to meet that overarching goal of running. So when motivation leaves, you have no stamina or no habit in place to back up that goal that you have. And that's why a lot of people tend to fall off that's one of the reasons why a lot of people tend to fall off their health or fitness goals. What tends to kill your goals and overwhelm you is the list of things you have to do before you ever accomplish that goal. So to make it more achievable, you have to break that goal into small, actionable items that you can do every day so that you build stamina and consistency. And some of you are like, great, how do I actually start running? So you take the big overarching goal that you have and you break it down into small, actionable items. So what does that look like? For running, let's say on Monday, you wake up early. Okay, that's it. That's all you do. On Tuesday, you wake up early and you put your running clothes on. Okay, that's all you do. Wednesday, you wake up early, you put your running clothes on and you walk around your neighborhood. Okay, on Thursday, you wake up early, you put your clothes on, you walk around the neighborhood twice. Okay, so on and so forth until you work up to, let's say, a jog around the neighborhood that first week, and then you take a rest break on Sunday because resting is important whenever you're trying to meet a goal. And then maybe the next week or in 2 weeks, you're ready to amp it up and go through that same process and go from a jog to a run. When you break up the big overarching goal into pieces so small that a child could do, your brain registers it as easy. And by doing that, you stay more consistent and can slowly build up those habits that are required for you to reach that big overarching goal. And my camera died, so I couldn't do an outro. But les quiero mucho. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok and our Facebook group.